friends, welcome to all in my YouTube channel. Today I am going to explain about the coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry means here in this chapter we will learn about the axes, different quadrants, crossing of axes, and will locate the position of different points in the plane. Suppose if we want to locate position of any object in the plane, we need to find its coordinates of different points of that object. So here we need to locate different points in plane. So there are two axes which divides plane into two coordinates. So firstly we will study that axis system. So this is the x-axis which is parallel to horizontal plane. This is the number line which is parallel to horizontal plane is called as the x-axis. This is the vertical line drawn which is parallel to vertical plane and perpendicular to horizontal plane is called as the y-axis. Then this is also, these both the lines are number lines in their original planes. These two lines crosses each other at the point O. This point is called as the origin point. And these two lines when crosses each other at O divides the plane into four parts. These parts, each part is called as the quadrant. So this will be the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, both the coordinates of point are positive. Both the coordinates are positive. In second quadrant, y coordinate of point is positive and x coordinate is negative. In third quadrant, both the coordinates, that is x and y coordinate, are negative. In fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. This is the coordinate system. When we locate position of any point in the plane, we should locate by means of x and y coordinate. X coordinate we are writing first and y coordinate we are writing second in front of that point in the bracket. So this is related with the quadrant system, axis and quadrant system and origin. Now we'll study the coordinates of a point in a plane. We have point P 2, 3. X coordinate is 2 as it is positive, y coordinate is 3. We need to locate this P 2, 3 point on coordinate system. Same way q minus 3, 2 coordinates, we have to locate these 2 points in the coordinate system. So first what we'll do, we'll draw as P is x coordinate is 2, we'll draw a line MP perpendicular to x axis at unit 2. Then as y coordinate of this point P is 3, we'll draw a line NP perpendicular to y axis. This angle is 90 degree. Perpendicular means this axis is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. Then we'll draw line NP at unit 3 on y axis perpendicular to y. Both these lines MP and NP crosses each other at point P. This point is the location of point P in the coordinate system as its coordinates are 2 and 3. x coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 3. Same way we'll locate point Q, as its x coordinate is -3, so it will come in the second quadrant. So point Q will draw line SQ perpendicular to x-axis at number -3 on x-axis. Then we'll draw RQ line perpendicular to y-axis at 2. Then 2 unit. Then we'll draw QR and SQ lines respectively. Then these two lines, wherever that crosses each other, that point is called as the location of point Q. Now these are the points coordinate system E, F, G, T in the figure alongside. I have shown points E, F, G and T in the coordinate system. You need to find their coordinates. As far as point E is concerned, x coordinate is 2 because this perpendicular line is on 2 and here 1. So coordinate of E is 2, 1. Coordinate of F is -3, 3. Coordinate of G is -4, -2, because firstly we need to write coordinate x coordinate and second one is y coordinate. This is two-dimensional coordinate system. Then as far as point T is concerned, its coordinates are 3 and -1. So now coordinate of points on the axis. If some point here I have written whatever I have explained, same thing I have written. In quadrant 1, both the x coordinate and y coordinate are positive. In quadrant 2, x coordinate negative, y coordinate positive. In quadrant 3, x coordinate negative, y coordinate negative. In quadrant 4, x coordinate positive, y coordinate negative. Based on the plus minus, firstly we decide where in which quadrant point will be located. And now we'll study if suppose one of the point, n point, here is m point, are on the axis. If suppose m point is on x-axis. So if point is on x-axis, correct, then its y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. So perpendicular line here and here no perpendicular line, that's 3. And as far as this, if suppose point is on y-axis, then its x coordinate is 0. So what we will learn, what we have learned? We have learned that if the points are on x-axis, their y coordinate is 0, and if point present on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0, and if both the coordinates of point are 0, then it will be a origin point. And if both the coordinates are present for any point, then it lies maybe in quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4 based on its sign of their quadrants, because this positive side, this is the right hand side of origin. Right hand side of origin is positive, left hand side of origin is negative, upward direction of side of origin above origin is positive, and numbers below origin is negative. So this is the 0, 0 mark, and right side positive for x-axis, left side negative, and as far as y-axis, upward positive, downward negative coordinate. So now we need to plot these two, P and Q. P coordinates are given 4, 3. Q coordinates are given -2, 2. So as this coordinate of P is both are positive, so P lies in the first quadrant, and as coordinate of point Q, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive, it will lie in the second quadrant. So first we know. Then as far as x coordinate of P is 4, so we'll draw one line perpendicular at 4 to x-axis. We'll draw this line. Then we'll draw a line perpendicular to y-axis at 3. Both these lines, wherever crosses each other, this point is called as the point P, and this is the location of point P. Then same way, we'll draw a line perpendicular to x-axis at -2 because x coordinate is -2. Then we'll draw another line perpendicular to y-axis at 2, and both these lines wherever crosses this point is called as the location of point Q. Now we'll draw lines parallel to x-axis. First we'll draw lines parallel to x-axis. So on graph paper we'll plot these points. A, x coordinate is 5, y coordinate is 4. B, x coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 4. C, -2 x coordinate, y coordinate 4. D, -4 x coordinate, y coordinate 4. E, 0 x coordinate, y coordinate 4. F, 3 x coordinate and y coordinate is 4. So now what we'll do, we'll plot point A. As far as in earlier problem I have shown you how to plot the point easily. Here what we observe that y coordinate of each point is 4. Y coordinate of each point is 4. So we'll draw one line parallel to x-axis at point 4. Correct? Then this is the y coordinate of points. We know all the points present on this line, maybe on first quadrant or second quadrant, as 4 is the common y coordinate for all. So we have drawn one line parallel to x-axis at 4 unit at on the axis y. Then we'll draw one line at 5. So this point will be A. B, it will be at 2, we'll draw one line. This line will draw B. We locate B. C, -2. So -2 x coordinate here. Then D, -4 here. And E is 0. X coordinate is 0 means here line. So E point will be here. And F point will be 3. So it will be 3. So then this line A, F, B, E, C, D. This is one line. This line is parallel to x-axis. This line will be parallel to x-axis. Now what we learn from here? Here we learn that if a line is parallel to each x-axis, then its y coordinate of all the points present. Y coordinate of all the points present on this line are equal. Then line parallel to y-axis, same way we'll draw this, we'll locate these points, point P, Q, R, S, T, U. Here also you observe the x coordinate of all these points is same, that is the -4. So draw one line parallel to y-axis, crosses x-axis at -4 location. Then plot point P is 3 y coordinate. So point 3, draw here one line. Then another line 0 Q. So 0, draw here. Then R, 1, R here 1. Draw this line. It crosses this line. Locate point R. Then locate point S. Locate point U. Same way. Then this line is the parallel to y-axis. So from this example we learn, when a line is said to be parallel to y-axis, then the points present on this line have their x coordinate same or equal. All the points present on this line is having their x coordinate same or equal. Now we'll draw the graph of the equation. So here draw the graph of equation x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. So here x is equal to 2. This is the one line, this is the another line. So one line x is equal to 2. Where is x equal to 2? Means its y coordinate for this line is 0 because x equal to 2. So we are drawing this line perpendicular to at 2 unit to x axis. So we have drawn this line. Then y is equal to minus 3. Y is equal to minus 3. So we'll draw this another line. Y is equal to minus 3. Equation of this line is y is equal to minus 3. So we'll draw x coordinate is 0 for this. So here both these lines crosses each other. This is the point P and this is the solution for this equation, and this is the coordinate of these points are 2, x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is minus 3, 2, 3. So we have, when we have this type of problem x equal to, so these are the coordinates of point, we need to define the point. So the first we'll draw the line, this first line, this second line, and wherever these two lines crosses each other, we'll locate or mark this point as a given point. Now we'll solve linear equation. So linear equation means whose degree is 1 for any variables. So x, y are the variables and these are the constants. Correct? So this is the linear equation in two variable in the general form. Now we have to draw the graph of this equation. This equation we need to draw the graph. So there is one procedure. Now firstly what we'll do, solution. Step 1. Step 1, what we do, we write 2x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0, means y is equal to 2x plus 1. So we'll send y this side. We'll form the equation for y, value of y in terms of x. So y is equal to 2x plus 1. We rearrange this equation. Then let us assume some values of x and find the corresponding values of y. So we here will put values of x. We assume some values of x and we'll, for corresponding value, we'll find values of y, and then we'll locate the position of different points. So here, for example, if x, we put x is equal to 0. If we put x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1. So we got one point whose coordinates are x 0 coordinate, y 1 coordinate. So similarly, let us find the values of y when x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1.1 divided by 2, minus 2 are some values of x. We have to assume these values of x and we'll find values of y. So here x, y. X we have assumed value. After assuming this value, we put one by one value in this equation and we'll get values of y. So here we'll get values of different points, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So is x, y, coordinate x, y. 0.1 coordinate is x coordinate 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5, half and 2, minus 2 and minus 3. Correct? Then, now let us plot this point. Let us verify that these points are collinear. Let us draw that line. The line is the graph of the equation 2x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the solution. This way you need to draw. Firstly, what you will need to do here, you will need to plot this point, and after plotting this point you need to draw a line passing through all these points. So correct? So this is all related with the coordinate geometry and location of point, drawing the equation of line, here in the last example I have not drawn the graph because this is the homework for you. You should try to locate these points and then try to draw the line, and this line will be the solution for, or equation of line. This will be the solution for that question, correct? And this is the procedure, whatever procedure I explained, this is related with that point. In the next video we will learn about the trigonometry, different trigonometric functions, and also we will learn related to the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th mathematics subject. Also, if you want any help, you can contact me directly. So thank you for watching the video. If you like it, please do share it and subscribe the channel for more such fruitful videos. Thank you again.